Hey guys, what's up? I'm Erica. I have had a YouTube channel and I stopped posting for the last 10 months and I'm finally back. Before I get into talking about what the rest of this video is going to be about, I'll just run down really quickly why I did not post on YouTube for 10 months. So if you clicked on the thumbnail of this video, you will see that I bought a house. I was very stressed and busy leading up to buying the house, of just spending most of my free time on the weekends, going to house tours and stuff. Also, I moved out of my apartment in San Francisco, and so I kind of moved back home with my parents, and then I'd also spent a lot of time at my boyfriend's house, and I just was kind of all over the place. I really just felt like I was living out of a suitcase. I was also, I think, a little bit discouraged because I have made videos for a really long time, and I started just having fun on TikTok. You can make a TikTok video in seconds and have it blow up. I was just kind of a little burnt out, I think. Although there were certain things that I loved to share on YouTube and love to talk about, I felt like I needed to constantly come out with more videos. But I created a channel kind of all in preparation for right now, which is that I finally have a house. My dream for a really long time has been to document house renovations and that type of stuff. My sister and I bought this house together. This has been a dream for both of us for a really long time. We work in the construction industry, more on the project management side, but our dad is a former contractor, and so he's always just instilled a love of architecture, home projects, and design. Literally since we were little kids, we have had this goal in mind of wanting to save up to buy a house together, and it's definitely a fixer-upper home. I have wanted to have a platform so when I finally did have a house, I could share it with everyone. I can go into more detail if people have questions about the process of home buying and all that stuff, because it was definitely a lot, but I've also just been holding off kind of announcing this and talking about it on my YouTube channel, because since we've moved in, the house does look different from the second we moved in, but we're definitely not doing any big projects as of right now. Hopefully in the next few months we can get some bigger projects started. We've done some really boring stuff like electrical and structural and the stuff that nobody wants to do but you have to do. I didn't have great real progress. Right now the house is decorated with almost everything we've owned. My boyfriend has moved in with us, and so it's either from his old place or my parents' house or stuff that I saved from when I lived in San Francisco. It's not my personal favorite taste and my dream goals for the house, but for not spending any money and just getting furniture in so we can all live here and be somewhat comfortable, I think it looks okay. But in this video, I'm gonna give you guys an empty house tour. This is right after we closed on the house. This video is very old and I'm gonna insert it and I'll do a voiceover in it. So here is the living room. You basically walk in the front door and you're right in the living room, which is definitely not my favorite. I would prefer more of a separated entry space. This living room is very long, and so it's big, but with all the doors on all the walls, it's kind of difficult to figure out where to put the couch and the TV and everything. But you'll see when I show you guys the furnished house tour what that looks like. There is hardwood floor underneath the carpet, which we have ripped up and taken all the nails out of, and are hoping to refinish in the next few months. My sister's bedroom is this one right off the living room. Her room also has carpet, which we have ripped up. There's not a whole ton of natural light that comes in, and also the one window that she does have faces out into the neighbor's yard, and you can kind of see all into their space. So we're working on growing some plants out there to make it a little bit prettier. She has a pretty big closet, which is really nice. And then through this door is David's and my bedroom, which will be our first major project. As you can see, there are these steps down, which are just really kind of impractical. They take up a really large amount of space in the room. This room was added on, and just wasn't added on well. So the first big project will be to reframe the floor 18 inches higher so it's the same height as the rest of the floor and the rest of the house. So we will completely switch out the windows and renovate the bathroom that is attached here. Here's the attached bathroom, and I feel like a lot of additions are like this, but we are living in it like this right now, and there are so many issues with it.
It was just definitely not done well. The floor is basically like peeling up and the shower leaks, and I am really excited to finally demo this and renovate it. So through this doorway off of the living room is the kitchen. The kitchen is definitely interesting with the faux brick backsplash and the very 90s white tile countertops. It's definitely not my favorite. Also these painted knobs. The one updated thing in the kitchen is the range. We definitely don't have the money to renovate this right now, but in the future definitely want to renovate and update this. And the refrigerator is right there, which leads you to the bathroom. But there's a little bit of nice built-in storage right there. And then this is the second bathroom. It's actually a pretty spacious bathroom, but I definitely am not a huge fan of a bathroom off the kitchen. But this is something that we'll have to change later down the road. But it definitely needs an update. And there's a breakfast nook / kind of dining room off of the kitchen. There's this wood paneling, which I go back and forth liking and really wanting to paint. It is super cute and I would love it in a cabin. I don't think it goes with the rest of the style that I want in the house. And then this is the last bedroom. It's generous to call it a bedroom. There's also carpet in this room, but we've ripped it up. It's very narrow, but it is long. Our plan is to put a big comfy couch in here and a TV and kind of use it as a TV room / guest room. You can see the backyard from outside this window. This paneling is a lot darker and stained very orange, so we definitely want to do something with that paneling. And then off of this dining room is a laundry area. I hate how the water heater is so big right there, and I wish that the washer dryer were stacked just to like have a little bit more space and we could kind of make like a folding area, but I am so grateful to finally have a laundry area. And here's the backyard. The garage was right there. It's not a huge backyard, but it's definitely enough space for us and the dog, and my sister's right there.
Yeah, so this video is basically me just announcing that my sister and I have bought a house, and I will be back on YouTube and be posting content. I'm not exactly sure what's coming and when it's coming. As bad as that sounds, I really do want to like share the renovation process and design stuff and just like picking things out. Yeah, it's just been a really long time since I actually filmed a YouTube video, and I wanted to film this and finally put this empty house tour out there and start working it on my YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, let me know if you guys have any questions on the home buying process or anything, I don't know, that you guys can think of. If you're curious, there will be more videos soon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.